All right. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the second installment of Naturals International here on Google Hangout and YouTube. So, if you follow my blog and my social medias and everything, you know that I'm all about promoting natural hair and travel. But what I wanted to do was kind of bring together those two topics. So, like natural hair videos with the international influence. And that's when I came up with this idea of Naturals International. So the first episode was released back in February, and I talked to a natural hair blogger slash beauty blogger from the Netherlands. And you can go back and watch that episode when this is over. So if you're watching from Google Hangout, we have like a question and answer like chat, but we won't be using that because we already have questions. But definitely there'll be a written transcript of this video, so you can also go to my blog and just kind of keep the conversation going there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am joined with Brandi, who is from Botswana. So Brandi, go ahead and say hi and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandi, as she said, and I live in Botswana, but I'm originally from Malawi. I've lived in Botswana for about almost 6 years, and yeah, I'm a natural in Botswana.
All righty, thank you. So, okay, we know you're from Botswana, or you're from originally Malawi, have been in Botswana for 6 years. So, how far is Malawi from Botswana? I don't have my map with me. And then just kind of tell us what, I guess, moved you to Botswana.
It is okay. I don't know how far it is in terms of kilometers or miles, but there is a country between Malawi and Botswana, and it takes about 2 days if you're driving to travel there. Um, so that's how far it is. And I moved here because my dad got a job here, so he moved all of us here. My whole family's here. Yeah, that's why I'm in Botswana.
Okay, nice, cool. So, I guess tell us just a little bit about the languages. So, what languages are spoken in Malawi versus Botswana?
In Malawi, we speak Chichewa. That's our official language aside from English. There are many other languages that I don't even know. And then in Botswana, uh, aside from English as well as the official language, they speak Setswana, which is the main local language. And they also have numerous other languages as well. I don't know much Setswana, but I'm trying to learn. I know the basics. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a little mini language lesson. So you're more comfortable with speaking the language of Malawi, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then teach us a few words. So how would you just say a general hello?
Hello is Mulibwanji.
Muli Mwanji?
Yes.
Okay, whew, sorry. How would
Mulibwanji.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then let me think of something else. Is there a difference between hair and natural hair?
Not that I know of. I was actually thinking about this earlier today. I think the difference, uh, there isn't a specific word that refers to natural hair. We differentiate it by saying what you do to it. So in the same way you'd say relaxed hair or natural hair, we would say we have a phrase, let me put it that way, a phrase that refers to natural hair. But hair in general in Chichewa is sisi.
Cece?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so what would be the phrase for, I guess, saying you wear your hair natural or something like that?
It would be sisi lo sapanda relax, I guess.
Say it again.
Sisi lo
Cece,
sapanda relax.
Rosa Banda, relax. I'm trying.
But I'm sure if there is a phrase, I just don't know it. I mean, if there is a word, I
Hmm.
just don't know it or can't remember it. But there must be something.
Right. But I mean, normally, if you were talking about your natural hair with your friends or family, is that something you would use?
No, we just say hair. We just say CC.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they can pretty much they look at your hair and know what you're talking about.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then I'll put the typed version of that in the written transcript so they can kind of see how it's written out and things like that. Okay. So
Yeah.
then I guess what made you decide to go natural in the first place? Have you always been natural?
No, I have been relaxed since the age of probably 5 or 6.
Oh wow.
I don't remember my natural hair before that. Um, and I didn't know how to look after it. I would now I know that I was overlapping relaxers. I didn't know that at the time. Um, my edges were really thin and I just wasn't happy with how it looked. It wasn't thick enough. We all want thick hair and it
You're
wasn't
right.
long enough. So I thought, let me try this natural thing and see how it goes. Maybe I'll like it. And yeah, that's how I went natural.
Okay. And how long have you been natural?
I've been natural for just over 3 years.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
All right. And then, so how is natural hair, I guess, viewed in Botswana? And is there some type of difference? Well, since you've been natural 3 years, you weren't natural when you were in Malawi, correct?
No. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, yes, correct. I wasn't. I went natural here in Botswana.
okay. And so, what has that been like in Botswana being natural?
It's been fairly easy. A lot of people here are actually natural. They just don't have afros. Most of them have locks or they keep really short afros. It's not common to see long ones.
Hmm.
Um, so it's generally accepted. I mean, even in professionally, there are a lot of women who wear locks and who have short afros. So it's not strange to see it. But um, the it's like growing it is the problem, because we tend to not know what products to use and how to take care of it and styling. So you'll find that a lot of girls who do have long afros tend to keep them braided or weaved, etc. So they don't wear them out much. Yeah.
Okay. And that kind of leads into my next question. I was going to ask if you find it hard to find hair products and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of products here are meant for, in the black hair care aisle, you'll find a lot of cheap products that are meant for maybe relaxed hair. A lot of them have mineral oil and so on, and they're not really very good. So I've had to experiment. I go to the white hair care aisle now. I try out Pantene and Tresemme. I would never have like even looked at that side of the aisle before I
Hmm.
went natural. But yeah, I'm trying different things and seeing what works. And luckily, there is a pharmacy here called Clicks that tries to stock natural hair products from South Africa and so on. So, for example, they now have Dr. Miracle's curl care line. So that's good. That's a good thing. But yeah, products are generally hard to find here.
Okay. And then, is there any products, I guess, that are that's specific to Botswana? Like I've heard Tresemmé and we've heard Pantene. That's pretty much you can find that anywhere. But is there any hair care products that are maybe local or that small business is producing there?
There is one lady who does sell hair products from home, I guess. She gets a lot of her raw materials from South Africa. So your shea butters, coconut oil, olive oil, etc. And she makes moisturizers and hair butters, and she also sells castor oil. Yeah, so she helps a lot. I recommend her to a lot of natural ladies who ask me where to buy products. But other than that, it's really just store-bought products.
Okay. And then, so you kind of already talked about this, but what are some of, I guess, the trendy hairstyles? You said big afros wasn't big there, but maybe smaller ones. What are some other like styles that is really big there?
Uh, Braids. I think most women here go between braids and weaves. Braids and weaves, braids and weaves. So in the younger generation, um, braids, just because they can't necessarily, like if you're a student, you can't necessarily afford a weave, so you'll tend to braid it more often. But if you're working, then you do see a lot of weaves, um, and a lot of cornrowed styles as well. And yeah, short froze, like I said. Yeah, but mostly it's just braids and weaves.
Alrighty. Yeah, I know I usually in the summertime is when I put my braids in, because then you don't have to worry about it and you just put it up. Yeah, I think it's
Exactly.
time for me to get some braids anyway, probably this summer.
I'm actually doing that next week.
Oh, really? Do you do your own braids?
Sometimes I can do twists, Afro kinky twists. I can do those myself,
Hmm.
but with other types of extension, I do need to get it done by somebody else because I'm not so good with it.
Right. I just started doing my own hairstyles. Like last summer, I think I did like you said, the kinky twist, the long ones. I did those myself. Um, but usually, if I want them to look like nice and neat and like professional, I go get them done. But I'll probably experiment some more this summer.
Yeah, my partings are always crazy. Some will be small, some will be big. It's insane.
Hmm. So, tell us about, I guess, the most difficult thing you've had to deal with going natural. I know you kind of touched on that also a little bit with finding products, but what's some other things that's really tough when it comes to maintaining natural hair?
Um, let's see. Apart from products, I think styling.
Hmm.
Because if you don't feel cute in it, if you don't feel sexy, then you don't want to have it. So, and part of that is knowing how to style it, how to make it look good. Um, so that's something I had to learn. I used to do twists out only, strictly twist
Hmm.
out, twist out, and then I learned how to do like little puffs and humps and nips, tucks and things like that. So that's helped. And another thing is just accepting my hair and what it looks like, because I had expectations before I went natural. I thought I would, come out looking like Corinne Bailey Ray, or a lot of these mixed race um, natural hair celebrities, and you don't realize that it's genetics play a part in curl patterns. So yeah, just accepting that my hair looks like this and it's never gonna look like that. It's just gonna look like this. So that was something I had to get used to. But apart from that, yeah, I've had it pretty easy because I had other girls who were my friends who also went natural before me. So I kind of knew what to expect, and they would help me out with products and styling and so on.
Nice. Well, that sounds like it's still like it's been a good journey, kind of learning your own hair and not, like you said, everybody else is not trying to achieve some look that you see on TV.
Yeah. But nobody told me not to dye it. Because I dyed it and then I did not look after it. So it broke a lot, and I had to cut it. So that set me back quite a bit. But yeah.
Yeah. I know when I first thought of getting color in my hair, I was like, I'm so scared. So I had to literally like look up everything I could about being colored because I know it's like it's another version of chemicals. It's not like chemically altering your
Yeah.
curls, but it's still chemicals being put in your hair. So like whenever I get like this is fresh. I think I got this color a month ago, not even. So I know like I'm deep conditioning every single week, and I'm making sure that like my color doesn't fade, my hair doesn't dry out, because I'm just so scared, like you said, that it's gonna break off or something like that.
I mean, if you're prepared, it's great. You can manage it. But I was not prepared, and I didn't know, so it was
Right.
horrible for my hair.
Right. Okay. And then just to wrap up, is there anything else you would like to say to those that are watching? And just how can people get in contact with you and learn more about you?
I just want to tell people um, to learn to love their hair, no matter what state it's in, whether it's relaxed, locked, natural, because I think there's nothing more liberating than being able to wear your own hair and feel gorgeous. Because most, well, in my youth at least, I used to hide under braids a lot because I hated my hair, and now to be able to just have my fro out and still feel gorgeous and go out, and yeah, it's really nice. So just learn to love your hair. And you can find me. I've got 3 blogs. One for hair, obviously. The other is a general blog, and the other is a food blog. I like to cook. So I'm sure Jay will put up the links in the transcript.
I sure will.
And my email is one word, thesoulblogs@gmail.com. And on Facebook, you can find my page if you just search Soul Canvas. And on Twitter and Instagram, my username is Miss Brandi P. That is MSBRANDIP. And that's it.
All right, awesome. So thank you so much, Brandy, for joining me. I had a great time talking to you and learning about your hair journey and just kind of some new words to say in another language when I'm referring to hair. So maybe if I can come visit Botswana or Malawi, I can say Chi-Chi? No, Sisi.
Easy. And you can only visit on one condition. If
Okay.
you promise, bring a traveling bag full of hair products.
Oh,
That is all I
okay.
ask.
So I'll bring a traveling bag with some hair products then for you.
All
Okay.
right, thanks.
No problem. Thanks so much. And before I close, I just want to announce to those watching that, oh, my camera went away. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, anyway, for those that are watching, I wanted to announce that I'm having my first ever giveaway. So that's really exciting. A lot of people that have been watching me, supporting me, have reached out to me, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. So definitely go over to my blog, thenaturaltravelista.com, to enter that giveaway. Since my camera is not working, Brandy, can you still see me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. There I am. Okay. So for the giveaway, it's sponsored by Knots and Tangles Crochet Works. It's a young lady out of Detroit, Michigan that crochets and makes different jewelry and clothing items. So one of the things that we'll be giving away are these nice crochet earrings. You can see right here. So if you like wearing earrings, cloth earrings, those will be cute. And then also this bow tie crochet necklace. So it's a chain that you can wear right here. And we'll be choosing 2 winners. So one person will win the bow tie, the other person will win the earrings. But all the details, like I said, the ways to enter is all in my blog, on my blog, thenaturaltravelista.com. So definitely share with your friends, share with your family so you can enter that giveaway. Again, thank you, Brandy.
Thank you for having me.
And just look out, everyone, next month for another natural from another country. Take care.